Hello guys, I hope you're doing good. Welcome to my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and yes, I hope you're doing fine. In this video I want to show you something about triggers in Cryptohopper, because as you all know, these days are not that easy for the Bitcoin. As you know, we had like a massive drop in the Bitcoin. Yeah, it dropped like, let's say, yeah, nearly 20%. We know Bitcoin is volatile, very volatile, but yeah, this was a quite big crash. And in this video, I want to tell you something about triggers in Cryptohopper. This is something useful you can use to prevent the hopper to continue buying when it's getting down. So doesn't matter which strategy you have, either you use the strategy from us, Munich-Ai, or you use other ones from the marketplace which you like. I hope you're using ours, of course. But anyway, this is just a function you can use on every kind of strategy. Doesn't matter which you have. So the ideas behind to if the Bitcoin drops quite hard in a short term, we see, for example, like this massive candle, we want the hopper stop buying anything because we just want to wait until we reached a certain bottom or a certain percentage and then activate the hopper again. I will also show you another possibility to, for example, only trade on uptrends on smaller ones. So we have two kind of trigger options I will explain in this video. Both trigger options, if you getting the strategies and the templates from us, you will have included. So basically there are two different ones you can use. One is like just the kind of crash protection. The crash protection is something where we always also make some, yeah, let's say advertisement or inform you before you buy our strategies that we have this included. This is basically like the trigger function which will disable buy once the Bitcoin is dropping in a short time, like massive. So let me explain it to you. Okay, so the crash protection, as we call it like that, is just like a the trigger which will stop buying. So, and therefore when you go on the hopper and on the left side, not marketplace, on config, you just go to triggers. Triggers you can set up as for yourself with any kind of indicators. It's just like easier if you have ever programmed something. Doesn't matter which language. On a lot of the language you have like a if then, so that makes we need like an indicator to happen and then something else is happen. So this is basically the trigger function. And on Cryptohopper, it's included to help you to set up different reactions. So if something happens, then the action happens. So trigger, action. So let's say this is like the if phrase. So therefore, at first, let me put the volume a bit down. At first, we give it a name. I will show you now the disable buy for this kind of crash protection. And then it's now not enabled right now, but I will show you. We give it a name, disable buy. We start with a disable. We always need disable and enable, where the trigger is switching from time to time due to the indicators. The first disable. We choose our exchange. The exchange is just for the trigger itself. So where should the trigger look what's happening? Therefore, we select from, yeah, for me it's like Binance. I don't know which exchange you're using. You put in your exchange. And then we look in a specific pair. This is, let's say, Bitcoin USDT. We choose this because Bitcoin is, of course, you know, the dominating currency, the first one, and most of all coins looking at the Bitcoin. So for example, at this crash, if the Bitcoin drops really, really hard, what does the Ethereum? It drops. What all the other coins? It drops. So everything is almost similar to the Bitcoin. Therefore, we're looking what is the Bitcoin doing. So, and then this, we choose BTC USDT. And then you choose the candle size. So on which time frame are we looking what's happened? In this case, we choose 4-hour time frame here. If you haven't checked my video for TradeView, this is TradeView, just check it in YouTube on my channel, because I have like a really, really rough explanation video for TradeView for the basic functions, because TradeView is the main tool you need for every kind of settings or any kind of chart analysis. Everybody's using TradeView. So therefore we have Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Yes, it's STD, it's German, Stunden, but choose 4 hours. And then, we want to know what's happened. So we select an indicator. Now we're looking at the time frame, 4 hours, Bitcoin, and then what's happening. The date, time changing, the RSI, no, Bollinger Bands, it's some trade indicators. We just want to look at the percentage change. So therefore you select percentage change. It's not shown here because I selected already. So and then you say, okay, I want the trigger to be active when, if the percentage change is less or equal to minus 2.2%. So that means, let's check here, if the Bitcoin changed the price from 2.2, which is just like almost already a massive candle. So for example, like this, we're looking at a 4-hour time frame, so every candle represents 4 hours. So if we see a candle which is dropping like this way from here until here, like making 2.2 minus percentage, then we go back. If this happens, then what should the trigger do? Action, set buying status. This is also here between, so it's not shown here, but I selected it already. Set buying disabled. So this means if the drop happens, 2.2 falling down, the trigger will set buying status disabled. So this is just like, it's like that. It's not much more. So it's really easy. And then we're putting a cooldown period, because when it's like going to 2.2 and then going a bit up, going down, going up, going down, then it's always like enabling, disabling, enabling, disabling. So therefore we will keep it disabled for a certain time of 5 minutes around. You can also put 10 minutes to be sure, but that's like the basic function for disabling the hopper. So this is kind of a crash protection. So if it's falling more down, more, we're still being disabled. So, and then when should it be enabled again? This is like the other one. This is enabling by, we name it. It's just like a new one, enable. Then here you also enable it, put again, Binance, BTC, 4 hours, everything is the same. And then percentage change. We want the hopper to be activated again once we see a small or a certain percentage of going back. So for example, if you have like this green candle going back, what was it? I think it was 1.2. Yeah, if we're seeing like a coming back to 1.2, so when there's a bit more uptrend again, we want the hopper to be enabled again to trade. This is just like a 4-hour time frame, depending on what strategy you have, because I don't know, every kind of strategy has a specific trading time frame. So mostly the creator of the strategy will not tell you, but I can tell you this one, the rebound and the compounder, they are on a bit higher time frame, but the compounder where you get more signals is on a smaller time frame, so more below 4 hours. So that means once you're back in the business and start enabling the hopper, you will get trades here already again. So this is just like a rough crash protection where you being kind of safe. Once it drops, then you're out of the trades, and the hopper will save you from buying in the falling candles. Okay, so this is the first one. So the next one, let me show you the other one, the other idea. I need quickly to delete this. Enable by to see the other one. The other idea is to have a trigger which is only let the hopper trading on uptrends. So let me show you what happened. So this is doing on a smaller time frame, on a 30 minutes. So we are going a bit more inside the chart from 4 hours to 30 minutes, and we activating EMA, the moving averages. So therefore exponential moving averages. We choose, there was something, we found out the 515. So that means it's all the same on the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still the dominating one, where every other coins are orientating. They like the exchange Binance. We're looking on a smaller time frame, like the 30 minutes, and choosing here, select indicators, and then EMA. You choose EMA. Then the trigger, when EMA signals a buy, so when the EMA is saying signals a buy, then you're putting in like the short and the long period. I will show you what does it mean. You just go here, indicators, putting EMA, then you take this one, it's German, exponential moving average, exponential. You choose it 2 times, and then I will activate it. You go on the first one, on settings, put in long, the length, 5, and on the other one, you choose 15. Then the smaller one, which is more active, like moving, more volatile, because it's not that long. It's only looking at the last 5 candles, so thereby it's more close to the candles. And the other one is longer, to 15. This has like looking to the last 15 candles. This one, you can put it, this is the other one. You can put it in red color, the longer one, and the other one in green color. So it's just like a bit more better orientation. So therefore, it means we can see it now here. So you do it on Tradely because you always knew why did the hopper now deactivate buying. So that's why we're doing it here, that you can always understand, okay, because the Bitcoin is right here currently, so the green line is under the red line. That means we are kind of in a small downtrend. So therefore the hopper should be deactivated. But if we were here, like today at 6 a.m. in the morning, and they're crossing, the green line is above the red line, that means we are in a small uptrend. So that means the hopper is activated. So we will get buy signals from the strategy all the way anyway. So, but the hopper will also buy, and the hopper will only buy in this time, only between here and here the hopper will buy. So, and it's really important you have a strategy which is like on a smaller time frame than the 30 minutes. And in this, we have the compound premium. So this will work perfectly together with the EMA 515. So, and I will show you on the trigger to set it up. We put in looking at the 30 minutes time frame. We saying clicking here on EMA signals a buy, because this is like enabling on the uptrend. We put in 515. This was the if phrase, and then what happens? The buying status, which is also here, buying status, is enabled, and then we do not do a cooldown period. You can set it if you want, but yeah, I would set it, put it on 5 minutes again also, so to be safe. And on the other way, when there's a downtrend where the hopper should not buy, so when it's switching like here, because there's a massive candle going down, so we want the hopper to be deactivated, we select EMA downtrend, put in a name, enable Binance the same, 30 minutes, putting here EMA, and then trigger when EMA crossing signals a sell. So when the EMA signals a sale, so like for example on this, you need to set signal a sell, then 5:15 again, looking in the same period, and here you're just setting the buy status same way, select it here and putting on disabled, because we don't want the hopper to buy, for example, sorry. And we don't want the hopper to buy because we have a down trend. So if you would have activated this, like the EMA trigger, like on the 5:15 time frame, on time frame 30, if you would have activated it like this, you would see what would be happened in the crash. The Bitcoin crosses here. You have some candles here. It could happen that you maybe get a buy somewhere here, but it's only one buy, so don't worry. But after here, you would not get into any trade until here. He is also not crossing. This is maybe a time where it's better to have no cool down, because this is like a 30 minutes candle, but yeah, it will be all the way down to here, not activated the buy. So, and then here, like when was it? 22, yesterday at 9:30 p.m. in the evening, there would be like the activation, the buying again. And then you can see you have your small uptrend here. It would deactivate it shortly, but activate it again. The sideways moves are not, I mean, you will be sure to just trade on a clearly up or down trend. And once you use like our strategies, we recommend, as you know, like until 1% roughly taking profit, because we want to compound. So therefore you all the way take small profits here. And when it's going more down, like right now currently, the buying will be disabled. So yeah, basically that's it. So you can have like both of these triggers, as I explained in the video. The crash protection, you can use it, or you use the EMA trigger. If you want to use the EMA trigger, as I said, I really want to say it again, because some strategies you have, they will buy, for example, you will have some strategies, for example here, they will buy here because they're looking for bigger dips to give you like more percentage of profit. And if you use like strategies which like looking for lower downs to buy, then the EMA trigger will not be like the best choice, because your hopper will be deactivated here and you will not buy. So you need a strategy which is looking on a smaller time frame and give you small safe profits. So therefore, think about what strategies you have. As I said, ours, like the compound premium, the compounder also, they will both work on the EMA. The scalper also, it will also work. Maybe not that much signals, because it's also like waiting for more dips like this, but you will also get signals. So just do it on paper trading and try it for at least a week, and then you'll be safe. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you liked the video, and I hope it's not too long. I'm trying to shorten my videos and give as much necessary information as needed. So yeah, why don't you look in the video description below, because I have linked, if you not have yet a Cryptohopper or Binance account, please, I would be really happy if you use my affiliate links. And also please join our community, come in our Discord, because we're discussing like these topics daily. Everything like which is going around trading, news, Bitcoin, chart analysis, we are talking about that. So I would be really happy to see you there, and thank you very much for your attention, and yeah, see you on Discord, or anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.